Hello, Cherie Hanson here. Easter Sunday, and the tulips are all out. The magnolia trees are magnolificent. It's a new word. And there's such a sense of burgeoning, of promise, of renewal. It's all just coming together, and it's so beautiful. I was thinking today about the term, how do you treat yourself? And of course, that's a question we need to stand back if we're being mindful. We need to stand back and observe how we treat ourselves. And the thing that's in there that's kind of interesting is if you think of treating yourself as indulging yourself, indulging your distractions, your cravings, your addictions, then you're not treating yourself very well. You're not being a good parent to who you are. So the word treat can mean to amuse, amusement, delight, feast, fun, or it can be aimed at to care for, to cure, to heal, to support. And that's pretty much up to you. We need to really look at ourselves as two things at once. It's very interesting. First of all, we are very, very fragile. It only takes one person in 25 to bring down our vibration. If we're in a group, we're going to deny what we're seeing and believing so that we can fit in. If there is conflict around us, it can affect us very, very deeply. And I was raised with the idea that we were very tough. So I didn't understand that having someone around me who was injured, damaged, striking out, full of rage, anger, and negativity could hurt me just by being in my presence. I didn't get that. In fact, when I was taking my master's at Western, one of the TAs went in to talk to the faculty advisor, and she had a conversation about how using plastic forks could change our vibration. How when we had artificial things around us, it tore us away from nature. When there was a darkness in words and in thoughts, it affected us. And I was like, no, because I was told that our family was really tough and nothing affected us. And so for me, I went into kind of sense of shock about this. Like, no, we're not that fragile. Absolutely not. I'm tough. You can do all kinds of things and it won't change me. It took me decades to understand from the studies that I'm reading, the sociological studies, how incredibly porous we are. Things leak in. They affect us. They change us. They change our choices. And as a result of that, they change who we become. And the other thing that I believe is that, yes, we are very tough. You can walk around with the wrong idea for 20 years. You cannot understand who you are or how to take care of yourself. and your body just hangs on and it's very patient with you. It's like, why are you doing this to me again? You know, like, I really, really, really don't like this. So we are those two things. We are porous, we are open, we are easy to influence, and we also are very tough. And there's a kind of optimism in that. We hang on, hoping that the person that we are is going to wake up, change decisions, make the body healthier, make the mind quieter, and then there will be this rebirth of who we are, which is Sunday. And Christ rose and we rise. But part of that process is in looking at how you treat yourself. I'm often amazed at people who have a family history of abuse. It could be hidden in humor. You know, you say really nasty things about somebody else and everybody laughs, and isn't that great? Or the abuse can be simply not believing in them. You know, no, you can't do that. You're not strong enough. You're not developed enough. You're not adult enough. You're not smart enough. And so all these messages go out. So the family will treat a member of the family in such a way that it breaks them on purpose. So they'll fit in to the broken family. So we need to really step back and give ourselves, I always think of Jane Goodall and the chimpanzees. I see myself as a chimp coming down the hill, and I think to myself, what's she gonna do now? And watch what I do. I'm so aware now of how my energy shifts in different circumstances. I will be someplace sitting, and before I even know why, I will feel myself getting agitated or having my energy drop down, or feeling a fear, feeling nervous things fluttering around me. And I know enough now to stop and step back and ask, what's happening? What triggered that? How come you had that happen? And the other day when it happened, I realized that the people who were talking to one another were feeding one another anxiety. It was just like, you know, you have two people and there's some anxiety spaghetti, and I'm like, I'll feed you some anxiety here. Oh, I have some for you too. And I was sitting there looking at these people. I'm going, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? And the reason they were doing it is because they have no idea how they are treating one another. To have the ability to step back and just have confidence in other people. I know you're having a hard time. I know what you're doing is counterproductive, but I still see that you can make your way in the world. And that is reciprocal, because if you are treating them that way, you are treating yourself that way. Because everything that you shoot out into the world, you are also shooting inward. So if I see somebody and I think that they're not good enough or whatever, that's because I don't think I'm good enough. It's not about them, it's about the way I treat myself. So, starting again, we shall arise, roll back the rock, come out of the cave, and get to a place where we just accept ourselves for who we are right now. And our future decisions are all focused on treating ourselves very, very well. How does that feel? Do subscribe to my video. I would really appreciate it if you do that. If you put a thumbs up or you have a comment there or you share my videos with other people, the message will get out. And my goal is to just give people a chance to understand how, when we move through the world, we're affected, and to adjust, for the waves, for the tsunami, for the waterfall, for whatever's coming up. Just adjust. Get a hold of me if you want a psychic reading. You can contact me through my email. I will send that to you if you're interested in a reading. I'm here for you. And I want to say, as I always do, thank you. I appreciate you.